Finally, a real fishing booth, man.
How you doing?
Good. I'm looking for the crappie and stuff, and everybody got all this bass stuff. How much are these?
Are you doing? Are you crappie fishing?
Man, I catch everything but bass.
Okay. How much is the stingers for those small ones? $3 a pack, and these are all. This is what we're using right now. Is all the smaller baits because a lot of the crappie are feeding off of plankton.
Yeah.
They're just not being aggressive enough to chase shad right now. So we're using a lot of these black chartreuse, monkey milk. Monkey milk, I'm sorry, that's a pearl. And then we're doing a lot of these over here. I'll show you too.
So these are $3, right?
Yes.
I don't think I have.
That's tomato seed. Works really well for both of them.
You know what my main problem is? I don't have a jig head that won't tear these things apart.
Come on in here. I think she'll get in.
That's my main problem. Because I got some smaller ones and they just rip them apart because it has that thicker end with the bead. But yeah.
I'm asking for
Sorry.
Are you using
man,
a
I
real
need
light?
that. That's what I need right there.
I'm gonna show
Yeah,
you.
I use ultralight. I use
Yeah,
I've got
right
light
thing.
and ultralight rods.
So it don't have the collar on it.
Yeah.
We build them without the collar,
That's
so
exactly
it
what I
don't tear
need.
it don't tear your plastics up.
That's exactly
That's
what I
the
need.
small sickle hook. Really strong hook.
That's exactly what I need. How much are those?
The hooks are $4.50.
Man, they don't make those. You have a little setup like this for those other. Is that what this is?
Here's more of the finesse fishing setup.
Yeah.
Would be more of the fish. It's got these are our slab slayers, little silicone tails. This is suicide minnow. These are the stingers, and
How much is that?
I think this is 23. How much is this?
They're 30 with the regular sauce.
26.
Okay. Yeah, let me get one of these.
And,
Try them out.
and I want to give you a card. You can call us.
Where are you guys based out of?
We have a shop in North Carolina and one in Indiana.
Okay. You don't mind if I record, do you?
No.
I'll put you guys on YouTube.
There you go, brother.
You get free advertisement.
Go.
Because I got man, I'm telling you, people don't realize that you need these smaller ones. And the main problem, I've been to like 3 stores around here. I need to get more packs of those. I need like 3 packs of those.
Okay, do you want, see, I've got several different sizes. I'm using a 1/32 right now, and I'm also using a 1/24.
I like
32nd.
I like going after, right now, there's this spot where I know there's 2 pounders, crappie, 2 pound and up. I'm trying to catch a 3.
Okay, well this, we also are making them in the,
I'd say like a 16th would probably be.
yeah, I'm going to show you these.
Because that is probably, man, I was there this morning. This guy caught a 2.5 pounder. I was like, man.
Check this out. It's called the new peel head without the collar. It won't tie your baits.
Yeah.
It's a lot more slender. It gives it a better fall. Because you're probably catching a lot of your fish on the pendulum right now.
And they're so slow. They just kind of, they grab it and then they just kind of sit on it. Sometimes they don't even swallow it right away.
Sometimes you don't even know they grabbed it.
Yeah,
it's such a light, finicky bite.
Yeah.
This is a good hook. It's what we're using. I'm using a lot of them now on Lake Norman. My guy down here on Lake on Waccamaw River is what he's using. You can see some of our fish we've been catching this time of year. But whatever size you're interested.
What size is that?
That is a 32nd, which is a good size head for this time of year. It's just a shade smaller than a 16.
You know, I don't know. I should. You think I should just buy a bunch of the little? I should just buy a bunch of the little ones, right? Because this has some bigger ones too.
Well, this has got more of your. This is actually a really nice kit. If I was going to do anything, I would try to get a kit and then maybe buy me a couple extra packs or something. But these are really hot right now.
So with these, do you vertically jig them?
Vertically jig this up.
Okay.
These are silicone tails. And just vertical jig it up. Every one of these are laid in this mold by hand.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, yeah. Let's do that. Let me get that.
Here's the thing: you can't go buy this.
Yeah.
Fish hadn't seen this down here.
I know.
It's all new.
People, man, I'm telling you, you guys got to get into Cabela's or something, because I've been to Bass Pro, Cabela's, Dick's. They don't have hooks that don't have that thicker, you know, side right there, and especially, and it messes it up.
Plastics.
Even when you have a decent plastic like a Bobby Garland, you try to push it on there and it rips it.
These are all quality plastics. Every one of them. These are all crappie baits right here.
What about these? How much are these?
These are $11.50 pack.
50 pack.
We got 10 packs. This is a hot color right here.
How much are these?
Those are 4. This is a hot color. I'm fishing this a lot right now.
Let me get some of these. Yeah, let's go look at those little guys.
Those little guys?
Yeah.
You need me?
Yeah, I got you. Monkey mouth. No monkey mouth. Oh, this guy.
That's all you want, bud?
Yeah.
What's it? All right, let me get her to add you up.
Good luck with it.
All right, thank you. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Wow. How much was that? How big was that? Do you know? 141 pounds. Where'd you catch it?
Bugs Island.
Have you ever caught any walleye there?
I haven't.
No? Because they were stocking them for a while?
I caught some little bitty ones like that when I was bait fishing with a little teeny hook.
Yeah.
But that don't count.
Yeah.
They catch some big ones in gas.
They say that, but man, everybody says they're not there, but they are there. It's kind of like, it's really rare you'll catch a decent eater one.
Well, you got monsters like that lurking around, they ain't gonna be there long.
Yeah, I know. I think when they started stocking them, they weren't really thinking about that. So they just kind of were throwing hundreds of thousands of fryling and a fingerling of the walleye, and they didn't even think about that.
Oh, they'll be alright in there. There's so many shads and stuff in there. They got plenty. Oh yeah.
Do you give them the fishing rods?
Yeah.
I'll try it.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah. You want to be on YouTube?
You YouTube?
Yeah. Not a big one.
Oh.
Maybe in a year.
What's the channel?
Crappie Killer.
Crappie Killer?
Yeah.
How many subs you got?
Surprisingly 140. But I've only put up like 12 videos.
That's good.
Everybody says that's like a really good pace. I don't know how I got so many so quick. And I didn't do anything funky either. I just posted videos.
The podcast on.
People usually do, and then it just spirals out of control. That is cool. You ever did anything like this?
Oh, it's my first time coming to it, actually.
I've never even caught a trout, because they're not really around here.
I go saltwater fishing. No, girl. I ain't never caught lake trout. That's the last second.
5 minutes. Oh, sorry. I don't know yet. Man, they're not gonna bite this thing. Why would they bite this thing? Ooh, almost, that one almost bit right there. Come on, go for it. Big dummy. These frisky ones right here. One of them snapped at mine twice. Lake Johnson guy. Don't I see you out at Lake Johnson?
What's going on?
Hey.
I'm Jason, by the way.
Oh, Paul.
Paul?
Yeah, I always see you out there, but I never say hi.
A lot of times when people are really crappie fishing from the shoreline on stuff like this, or using it in the boats, usually either in a spotter rig, or they're just trolling, or they're just backed off on the brush pile and they're just vertical jigging.
Yeah.
A lot of times from the shore, you'll see folks using like a 6 foot, maybe no more than a 7, but mainly a 6 foot, and they're a little bit casting, so they're getting out a little bit further.
Man, that is a great deal though for these rods.
Unbelievable. Now this is just a pole, and they've got the combos over there.
Yeah.
For even, I mean.
Yeah, I saw that.
He buys in bulk. Nothing. Now these are what they call Dave's crappie poles, but they have some Zebco combos. You know, you'll see like Lou's. Lou's got some excellent crappie products.
Yeah.
But the price point's up there about $49 for the reels.
Yeah.
Maybe $89 for the combo.
Yeah, but these, I mean, these will do the job too.
Most definitely. But but from the shoreline, you've got to make sure you got 9 feet. So it's kind of like when you fly fishing, you got to make sure what brush is behind you.
Yeah. In the spring to the fall, I rent a boat on this local lake and I troll.
Yep.
So I mean, for that price though, you can't really go wrong.
No, you can't. A lot of guys are getting into kayak fishing, and they're even kayaking for crappie and for bass.
Yeah. Right now I got two 5.5 footers.
Yeah.
I could probably do with getting a couple of these. There it is. Crappie selection. Wow. Well, that was pretty cool. I got the two 10-footers. That's gonna come in handy when I'm trolling, or in the, I would say, not near future, but near distant future, like a year or so, when I finally get a boat. They're really gonna come in handy for crappie fishing and maybe even walleye fishing. Really cheap though. I mean, 17 bucks for two 10-foot rods with reels. So they were combos. That is insane. And I did get two other ones. Those aren't for me. They're for Roger, who I fish with, who I will be fishing with eventually, maybe tomorrow morning or Monday. Whack 'em and stack 'em. Crappie and panfish baits. It was nice hearing that information from him, and also a guy this morning who, by the way, caught a 2.5-pound crappie, basically dead sticking. So he was basically dead sticking, and he caught this 2.5-pound crappie, and it was like, man, that is a big crappie. That's bigger than any one I've ever caught. And he couldn't believe it, and I didn't get it on video or anything. But anyway, we'll hopefully go back to that same spot that guy was in this evening in a couple hours, about 3 hours. All right, so for $42.50, this is what I got. I got a bunch of these little guys. This is I forget the color, monkey milk. Then I've got some chartreuse ones, because you gotta have chartreuse. I think there's 10 each in those. Then I've got jig heads. I think there's 10 in there. Those are like slow fall for the winter. Got another one of these guys. Tea color. I don't. The reason I got those was because I just don't have. I don't have anything like that. And then I got a chartreuse and tea. And with that, this case came. This was $26. I got all kinds of different baits that they have. This guy right here. It'll be good for vertical jigging, ice fishing. I got these Bobby Garland lookalikes. I've got, is that a white version of that jig, these guys. I got a purple one up here, which I don't have. I need some more whites. Those work really good in the spring crappie fishing. And I've got, so we got 4 selections of these guys. 3-tailed dangling worms. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is an orange of their spin tail. And then I think this is a straight tail, right? Yeah, straight tail. So like a minnow that just hatched. Not just hatched. This is the minnow that just hatched. Or like baby bass, like week old or something. Or plankton. Anything it's trying to imitate.